The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the latest from Boston Whaler's thoroughbred line of offshore performers, the all-new 350 Outrage. She's fully rigged for offshore fishing with a host of features for both anglers and cruisers. Let's start with a look at the helm. Boston Whaler went with a center-mounted helm with observer seats to either side. There are flip-down armrests to the outsides, and all three seats have flip-up bolsters. A soft-touch dash eliminates glare and reflection in the glass. The optional air conditioning and heat system has 2 vents for the driver, 2 vents pointed to the windshield for defogging, and 2 inside the head compartment. Waterproof switches all have special UV paint in the labels. This, coupled with the small LED lights coming off the brow and slightly larger text, make the switches easier to read, especially at night. A pair of optional 15-inch displays lie in front of the 2 observer seats. I like Mercury's next generation SmartCraft display, which is located in the center just over the autopilot. Just below is the joystick for the standard bow thruster. And this 350 also features keyless ignitions at the helm, with the actual keys being located at the top of the 12-volt panel in the port bulwarks. Below is the optional theft deterrent system, and this offers too many features to go into here, so you really need to read the full report on this. To starboard are the trim tab controls and Mercury's latest digital controls. Overhead is a life jacket bag and additional storage. Boston Whaler really nailed the ergonomics of this helm. There's a standard flip-down platform that raises the operator 6 inches, and usually I need that with these large center consoles, but go figure, here I found the ergonomics to be better without the platform deployed. The optional tower is accessed through a hatch to port that needs some sort of support strut or high-friction hinges. I'd like to see an additional grab handle located right here, and certainly an upper latch to keep the hatch closed and to allow opening from this position. A double-wide helm seat again offers excellent ergonomics. The upper helm offers a choice of either this 7.9-inch GPS chart plotter or the SmartCraft vessel view screen. Triple 250 horsepower Mercury engines come standard on the 350 Outrage. Here we have the optional 300 4-strokes, all interconnected with stainless tie bars. And notice the transom is 23 inches away, allowing the lower units to come completely out of the water. These engines are supercharged to deliver the torque this heavy boat needs for quick planing and better mid-range acceleration. The electronic boost bypass valves provide consistent power and performance throughout any changes in atmospheric conditions. The 2 outside engines are turning 19-inch propellers, while the center engine has a 20-inch, and the gear case is built to handle offshore conditions. A 4-inch service platform runs across the bottom of the transom, allowing easy access to the engines. And I found the covers to be easy to remove for daily engine checks, with the service points being easily accessible. The 350 Outrage handled exceptionally well at low speeds, but she was clearly built to run offshore, so let's discuss her performance numbers. Her top speed came in at 6,000 RPM and 47.2 knots. At that speed, she was burning 89.9 gallons per hour, giving her a range of 189 nautical miles. Best cruise came in at 4,000 RPM and 29 knots. That speed reduced the fuel burn to only 32 gallons per hour, which the 350 Outrage could keep up for 11 hours and 12 minutes and 326 nautical miles. We reached planing speed in only 4.3 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 6.9 seconds, and 30 miles per hour in 11 seconds. It was nice not having to worry about synchronizing the 3 engines, as I did most of my operations utilizing single lever. If utilizing both levers, there's still a sync feature, and then SmartCraft's shadow mode will cause the center engine to mimic the starboard engine. The 350 has such a solid feel that I found it difficult to keep holding her back to her best cruise. She's just as comfortable at 4,000 RPM as she was at 6,000 RPM, so it's probably best to set your speed and take your hand off the control. Even with her offshore pedigree, she still has sport boat-like handling and turning performance. With the helm protected on 3 sides, the ride remained comfortable at all speeds, with very little wind making its way back to me. Even on our 80-degree day, I did not feel the need for the forward window vent. On acceleration, the 350 Outrage had a 12-degree bow rise, which does cause a loss of visibility to the horizon until she reaches planing speed. Once up on plane, bring the trim up to about the 7% indicator to put her at her optimal running angle. She has a 7-degree turning angle. When driving from the tower, the 350 did not have any of the unstable feel that I usually get from this operating position. Visibility and controllability were excellent, but as you can imagine, it was a bit windy at 50 miles per hour. Even in turn, she remained comfortable. It was flat out one of the most exciting boats I've driven. Now let's take a look at some of the remaining operational features. 4 latches in the cockpit deck hatch allow access to a huge utility room. Front and center is the optional 7.5 kW generator. 4 batteries are mounted close by for servicing and secured well into position. 3 bilge pumps will evacuate 5,100 gallons per hour. The fire suppression system is optional. We also have a macerator pump outlet and 2 live well pumps, with one of the pumps having an extra outlet leading to the raw water washdown in the cockpit. And I can't help but notice that all of the hoses are only single clamped here on this hull number 1, but on the production boats, they will all be properly double clamped. Plenty of pull-up cleats are located all around the boat. At the bow, the anchor runs through a stainless steel chute through the stem, and this boat is equipped with the optional anchor windlass. This 350 Outrage is an exciting addition to the lineup, and that's my full test of the 350 Outrage from Boston Whaler. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.